Item hash SCP-3245. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. Stored in a medium security humanoid containment unit, SCP-3245 is to be provided with normal humanoid amenities contingent on continued good behavior. All excrement and waste shall be held in one of Site-77's low-security containment vaults. Once per day, SCP-3245 is granted access to a Level 1 psychological researcher. Upon SCP-3245's request, this researcher may bring word or puzzle games within Site-77 into its containment chamber for recreational purposes. Once per week, or more often as dictated by the lead researcher, Level 0 personnel are to decontaminate and clean SCP-3245's living space. The toilet cubicle connects directly to a storage vault. All personnel directly interacting with SCP-3245 must undergo full-body decontamination before entering its area. A disease screening is required upon the completion of their activities. A request from SCP-3245 not to be exposed to any variety of tabletop games has been tentatively granted. Description: SCP-3245 is a humanoid entity of Cuban descent. The internal anatomy of the subject is supplanted by board and chance-based games, which it has shown anomalous skill at playing. Displaying outwardly average intelligence, SCP-3245 is aware of its condition and expresses frequent anxiety over its bodily functions. The words "Mr. Playing Games is bad for your health" by Gamers Against Weed have been branded into both of SCP-3245's thumbs. SCP-3245's breathing emits the sound of an active automatic card shuffler. Sneezing causes cards to be ejected from the subject's esophagus. After entering REM sleep, the sound of a jam card shuffler is believed to approximate snoring. Metallic fluids are secreted from the sudoriferous glands in place of sweat. Although not molten, this material displays polymorphic properties which will form pieces from the game Monopoly on the exterior of the subject's epidermis. Once formed, they spontaneously propel themselves off SCP-3245's body. A disjointed amalgamation of components taken from the board game Mousetrap has replaced the digestive system. This causes SCP-3245 to suffer symptoms similar to irritable bowel syndrome, although it is able to consume food while excreting the waste as various game tokens from the materials which comprise its biology. Bodily fluids appear to be composed of microplastic particulates flowing as a liquid. The cranial cavity has no gray matter, but a miniaturized chessboard which plays itself autonomously. SCP-3245's heart is a Connect 4 game board, with the sounds of gunplay replicating heartbeats. Occasionally, this board clears itself, which briefly causes the subject to experience intense chest pain. While appearing outwardly healthy, it is not possible to determine the overall state of SCP-3245's health due to its anomalous properties. Virtually all of these anomalies cause SCP-3245 some level of discomfort, and extended play has resulted in symptoms comparable to the effects of recovery from physical addiction. It has also been noted that although the subject has a standard dietary regimen, its digestive disorders were far more pronounced during the time which it was being tested with board games. The build quality of game pieces produced by SCP-3245 may deteriorate in quality depending on the condition of its health. History: SCP-3245 was recovered from a site believed to have been used by the group of interest Herman Fuller's Circus of the Disquieting. Reports from the area while the circus was active indicated that SCP-3245 had been working as a carnival game runner. Evidence indicates that the subject had not been associated with the circus for very long prior to initial containment.